The story of developing the Egyptian industry in the new republic has started with establishing new industrial cities in the fields of furniture, clothes and textile. 10 billion Egyptian pounds has been spent to establish 17 complexes to provide 43,000 job opportunities. The national industry developed over the past 8 years because the country established new industrial cities and new factories, which are capable to control the different productive economic sectors, in addition to increasing the number of factories that are officially recorded. It was approved to establish 10,000 factories over the last 4 years. The Egyptian state is interested in increasing the industrial cities in different fields, as it will play a vital role in raising the growth rates, increasing exports and allowing more investment vacancies. Many projects and cities have been established, like Rubiki Leather City, which is built over 550 acres, Damietta Furniture City, which is built over 331 acres, the Plastic Industry Complex, which is built over 500 acres, Sedet Huge Industrial City for textile with $7 billion worth of investment, Komoshim Industrial Zone that is built over 7,800 acres, which is the hugest in the region. Over the last 8 years, the industrial cities have been strongly expanded, like Damietta Furniture City, the Medicine City, Textile October City, Rubiki Leather City, in its second phase, in addition to working on the Weaving City in Minya in partnership with the private sector, which proves that Egypt is able to achieve an industrial and economic leap during the coming period because of its privileges that can provide good investment and industrial climate, which will help in increasing growth in light of the procedures taken by the state to gain the trust of the institutions and foreign governments in the Egyptian economy. Rubiki Leather City has operated again when the government listed that project among its priorities. Rubiki is the only way out to save the industry of leather in Egypt. Especially that it is the biggest project of its kind in the Middle East. The project works on leather tanning and manufacturing, plus improving the quality of production, which will definitely be reflected on the local market and will increase exports in the future. The government established 17 industrial complexes in 15 governorates with a cost of 10 billion Egyptian pounds, which will be reflected on the Egyptian industry and will provide 43,000 job opportunities that will decrease unemployment and provide new products for the local market and will decrease our need for imported products and accordingly our need for hard currency. The new complexes of the industrial sector is to deepen the local components and industries and free from counting on importing them. The new complexes are spread in Gharbiya, Bahira, Alexandria, Fayoum, Beni Suef, Ilminia, Osyu, Red Sea, Soheg, Inner, Luxor and Aswan in different fields like clothes, plastic, food, engineering and some chemical industries, and other sectors which the government is keen on increasing its production in the local market and direct the surplus to be exported and reduce its imports in order to save the hard currency. The government succeeded in launching the logo of Proudly Made in Egypt. There are 250 establishments that gained the logo with a total of £10 million. The national program of deepening local industry had been launched in 2018, where Industrial Modernizing Center has prepared databases for 210 industrial facilities and 110 local resources, bringing the number of the registered ones in the database of the program to 320 companies, 53 industrial facilities. They are 74 local suppliers were negotiated to replace imported products. The program succeeded in managing 40 networking processes between manufacturers by signing letters of cooperation. In order to facilitate procedures, the industrial licenses are to be granted more easily by reducing the issuing time from 600 days to 7 working days for licensing by notification and 30 days for prior licensing, plus introducing notification licensing system for 80% of the existing industries, and the identification of one entity to deal instead of 11 according to the old law. The law states that the basic procedures that are carried out by the investor are reduced to 3 instead of 7, while the interior procedures inside the industrial authority reduced to 19 instead of 154. According to the law of the General Authority for Industrial Development number 95 for 2018, it will be the responsible entity for regulating the industrial activity in Egypt, carrying out land development policies for industrial purposes, and facilitating the required licenses for investors. The Egyptian government tries to support the industry by every means as it plays a vital role in improving the economy, providing job opportunities, increasing exports, increasing domestic products, and hereby 20 procedures were carried out to promote the industry, like encouraging investments and procedures related to establishing companies, incentives to support industrial sector and exports, giving the exporters £43 billion to stimulate exports, promoting the industrial investment map, activating new electronic platforms for investors to exchange data from different industries, providing studies for each promising industry, making an accurate inventory for the status of closed factories and support them so they can restart, directing commercial representative offices in cooperation with specialized export councils to conduct market studies. Supporting National Food Safety Authority and increasing technical competencies in it, establishing a database with the best types of seeds that can produce an agriculture crop which is more suitable for manufacturing, and updating specifications for imported and local pesticides and fertilizers, providing funding programs for establishing automated and semi-automated butcher shops, and stabilizing the prices of electricity for 5 years. In addition to continuing Rubiki City and providing it with the necessary investments, establishing Furniture City in Damietta, launching the logo of Proudly Made in Egypt to distinguish Egyptian products, establishing 17 complexes in 15 governorates, and stabilizing prices of electricity for 5 years. And that's how the Egyptian industry is in a continuous development in order to achieve the best results.